YouTube, what is going on? I didn't feel getting all fancy for this video, so I'm doing a little bit of a lazy video. It is like 12 o'clock at night, and I still haven't made this video of the SuperStar shakeup and what my thoughts were on it. So let's get into it. And I got to see what a bit of it. So I didn't actually plan on doing it this late. To be completely honest, I wanted to do it like a week after, but seeing like these couple weeks of with it, it's interesting to see what they've done with it. So I guess we'll go ahead and just talk about the big moves, not some of the moves like Kurt Hawkins and Apollo Crews and a Kalisto to Raw. I don't give a shit about. Let's talk about I guess the women's first. So Charlotte and Tamina are on Raw. Now, Tamina, really, I don't want to, because that was kind of given when she returned. She would be returning to SmackDown just because they were in dire straits of women needed. And I think she was more of a free agent sign. But anyway, Charlotte. So I don't know how it went. Maybe it was like a 2-for-1 type of deal. You give us Charlotte, we give you Alexa Bliss and Mickie James, which both of that, I think that works perfectly for both. Even though SmackDown loses more, it gives Raw more people to lose. Alexa Bliss can lose. She has not been built as well as what you would think. Well, granted, she is a champion, so you want to protect her, but like Mickie James, she can lose and be okay. You have Emma and Dana Brooke, who can lose and be okay. And so now they're only really protecting, probably going to just be protecting Sasha, Nia, and Bayley. Those are probably the only people they're realistically going to really go hard to protect. And Charlotte, of course, will always be protected just because of how well she's been built. And it gives SmackDown that big name. And I imagine Charlotte is going to beat Naomi because this is filmed right before Naomi versus Charlotte for the women's title. Last week she won the number 1 contenders, but I do believe she will beat Naomi tomorrow. And yeah, I don't believe Alexa Bliss will beat Bayley. I feel like that's kind of just something for her to do for the time being. And yes, I just farted and it felt so good. Not even gonna bullshit you. But now we can talk about, I guess, the biggest shocker that Jinder Mahal got traded to SmackDown and it's your number 1 contender for the WWE title. I don't know who he got traded for, but the only thing that I did know about this is I did know WWE was going to be pushing him as a mid-carder, according to reports, not to a main event scene, but accordingly they are doing this because they want a top Indian star, because they are trying to expand the market in India, and he is naturally Indian, so, push him. Yeah. I don't think Jinder's bad, but I don't think he does anything good either. He simply exists. He knocked Finn Balor out, and people will say, but that's the kind of business you're in. It was just a freak accident. I don't blame Seth for what happened to Finn Balor either. It's a series of unfortunate events for Finn Balor. And Finn Balor was fine, so no harm, no foul. Of course, you don't want to see it, but it's the nature of the business. He was at the wrong place at the wrong time. I feel like if he attacked Roman Reigns, it'd be a completely different story. If Roman Reigns had the concussion, it'd be a completely separate story. But, just Finn Balor was at the wrong place at the wrong time. But no, I don't believe Jinder's going to do it. Because, again, according to reports, is that Baron Corbin's going to be the top heel on SmackDown. And I don't think I don't think you're going to have Jinder Mahal versus Baron Corbin. I think this is simply to get Jinder to a really high mid-card. And you can do that with the WWE title Of course, yes, it's the match. No one in the right fucking mind wants to see Jinder Mahal versus Randy Orton at the main event of Backlash. If you do, you're lying to yourself. But um, yeah, let's go ahead and also talk tag teams. New Day got switched to SmackDown. Once they get back, they will be a good addition and a new dominant force and some big name power. Hopefully, I just this American Alpha. It bothers me that American Alpha is shitting this hard. Um, and it's just god awful. And then I guess we'll talk about the three big acquisitions for Raw now. Uh, Dean Ambrose is to Raw. Miz and Bray Wyatt. The Bray Wyatt I don't understand, really don't. Miz and Dean Ambrose I get. I get that 100%. I imagine I really don't know with between this Miz and Daniel Bryan thing if it's as bad as what it seems, or if it gets as real as what it seems. But those probably just need to just get off and just be done with it because they don't want that shit, the drama shit anymore. Just put them on different brands and be done with it. Um, and plus, that story was kind of getting tiresome. But yeah, it was the Dean Ambrose I get because I really don't see Dean working with anyone else besides getting a WWE title push, and he just you need to build him better than what you did for his first run because it just was a bad run. And then Bray, like I said, I don't get, but the first match that he's gonna have with Finn Balor is gonna be a really fun and cool match. I'm excited to see it. I just don't know. And then SmackDown's big acquisition was Kevin Owens. Good. They need a top heel. Kevin Owens can definitely do that. Um, and then I feel like that was it. They got Kevin Owens, um, the New Day. Oh, Sami Zayn, too. Can't forget about Sami, even though he's just kind of an afterthought. um, but I'm shit. I feel like I'm forgetting someone, but I could be wrong. Um, nope, I don't think I am. I think, in all honesty, the superstar shakeup didn't. I don't think it hindered anybody, but I don't think it benefited anybody in any particular way. I think they got the women's situation squared away. They just need a couple more bodies on SmackDown now. That's my personal opinion. They need bodies. They don't need top tier talent. They just need bodies. So I say you probably are going to bring Asuka over to Raw. Then you put Ember Moon on SmackDown. Actually, here's what you could do. Realistically, put the iconic duo of Peyton Royce and Billie Kay, put them on SmackDown, put Asuka on Raw, and then Ember Moon on. You could maybe even put Ember Moon on SmackDown and then send like Naomi or somebody over to Raw. But I feel like Peyton Royce and Billie Kay would be good on SmackDown. Have Asuka and some random like I want to say Naomi would be good to head over to SmackDown. Um, and I feel like the Peyton Royce and Billie Kay just fill that out perfectly. They don't need to be super serious, but just bodies that are somewhat credible, and that they just fit that bill perfectly. And then Bobby Roode is I imagine gonna go to Raw, and maybe Sanity will debut on SmackDown too. I also see Roderick Strong maybe debuting some. I think once Roderick Strong becomes heel, they'll be good. But Cassie Onito will probably debut on. Onito definitely seems like a SmackDown person in my opinion. But yeah, I'm not here to talk about that. Anyway, that's my Superstar shakeup. I thought it was okay. Didn't do anything super spectacular. Didn't do anything bad either. I think I'm forgetting one other name on SmackDown, and I do apologize. But whatever. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't know. Like I said, I'm being completely honest with you. I am really running out of content. So I'm going to pull out series out of my ass that I don't know if they are going to stick. But there is something that I've been wanting to try. You also might see a couple comedy videos, whatever. Whatever I got to do. Um, so yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys soon. Peace out. Bye.